Hello guys, welcome back from the break.
Welcome everyone again.
What a game one it was. Ali gave a tutorial, right?
Yeah, Ali played very well, especially in the beginning. He got quite fast, big advantage. And also he showed very good reading skills with Geta and with counting how he can escape with his stones and so on.
Yes, maybe except the end, right? He made few mistakes there.
Which actually didn't matter. Anyway, the beginning was super good. He played. I'm impressed, really.
Yes, me too. So Ali
Game resumed.
he is leading 1-0. Can already see it. See it on the screen.
Yeah, and if Ali keep plays this way, like previous game, if you play the same way next games, he can really beat everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see. But anyway, I think Andrii can still win second game. So I think there are big chances that we are going to have third game this match.
Do you think we are going to have?
I think, yeah, big chances. We'll see, especially because Adi didn't play well in the end of the last game, so maybe he will not playing. He's not going to play well this game. Quite possible.
Yes, it's possible.
We'll see. And also maybe it will turn to some variation where Andrii can get advantage somehow. From the beginning, like starting from this invasion, I already feel some complications which are going to come next
So
from this Joseki.
Andrei is black, right?
Andrii is black, and I guess we are going to have this Joseki.
You guys played this Joseki in many games together, right?
With who?
With
With Andrii?
With Andrei.
Not really many games, but I think we played the easiest variation, which is. Oh, sorry. Oh, this one first. We played, I think, only this one, and there is a more complicated one in this game. So now there are a lot of variations are possible, and black and cut here, black and cut here, black and even play here right now. So a lot of moves to continue.
Yes. But I think Ali said about this Joseki, I think it was even on the stream, that he is never ever going to play it.
I think he played it once against you, and he was.
And he ended very badly. And then he said he's never ever going to play it again. But of course he played it again, and then he ended up very badly again. So I think that's why he decided to play C18 in this game.
Yeah, probably. And now I guess Black can even play Tanuki right now.
Like can play Tenuki.
After this exchange, yes.
Really?
Why not? Because if white cuts, then this move is coming.
And if white connects, then
Connect? Or Atari?
maybe Atari, maybe connect. I don't know. I just feel like it's too big, no?
But black got one extra move. So it's okay for black. Just look at the board. White has only this top left corner. Even bottom left corner is not so good after move 5, so
But
white
on the
probably needs to defend it.
yes, but in the top left, it's like white has 2 stones there, right? 2 more stones than black.
Yes.
So would you prefer to have this shape as white or a classic shimari? Because I would prefer to have this shape.
Yes, but still black got a lot of moves that has
Hmm.
choices. Anyway, I think it's okay. And
But
also I think
interesting idea. I would never think about Tanuki there.
white should play actually this 2 move instead of cutting right
Oh,
away. So if black plays 3, then white cuts. So black can, I don't know, go 5 or to jump. Now it's not so good to jump this way. Black doesn't want to defend right now because black can defend even with this 5. So can choose later. I think this is the correct move in this shape, and also black can play this and leave.
hmm. Yeah, this looks like normal variation.
Yeah. So it's okay to just play somewhere else at this point. Anyway, we played a lot of moves already.
Wait, somebody's saying in the chat, music too loud. Do you mean in the break? Or
Uh, it wasn't the break.
okay, I will try to put it lower.
Alice push. Also good. Which push? This one? Or I don't understand.
You don't understand the push at D13?
Ah, D13.
Or
D13 of course is correct move. Just one exchange and to play somewhere else. It's correct one.
yeah, because if black would play there, it's quite painful, right? Because white would have to extend.
Yes, it's double center move. Like normally you have double center Yosa moves, but this is double center
Shape
move
move.
which yes, shape move. Oh, white will have to answer. That's why it's good. It makes white's bow a bit stronger.
Is it actually big to play at B18? I mean, was it an option for white?
B18
Yes, or
there.
do you think that's too small right now?
I think it's too small and it's not definitely not center. But just ignore and then I can easily escape. Yeah, also black almost. Actually, not almost. Black's just alive. White cannot kill this group. It's just alive. So this is just small. It's for Yosa later.
Okay.
So this is normal. But the next fight looks suspicious. This shape, I don't like it. I would prefer to play normal.
B17?
I mean, yes, this exchange and Q14, I don't like it. This fight, I think it's not so good for black.
I also like white.
I would prefer to play normal. Maybe white would play here, and just to get this shape for black would be fine for both sides. And this is Andrii really wants to fight. Let's say.
Is this normal to play like this? Have you ever seen it in a pro game or somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe white should play here. Or but this black will cut, so or
Black will cut, but where?
I mean, if white plays Sansan,
Yes.
then you want to play here.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's quite complicated. You should
Hmm.
know it before playing. You should study the shape. What to do now?
Yeah, it definitely looks complicated.
So
But I think the push cannot be too wrong. What Ali did in the game, right?
I think it's not good.
You think it's not good?
Yes, I think maybe white should play here, maybe, but also maybe white should play this one. Maybe. Just
So if black plays S17,
here. But white can take the stone.
yeah, so it's like the other variation, and black cut at S17, which I think is not so bad.
I just think maybe this move was okay right now.
Hmm.
Or even to play this move first. So what black do?
Black will probably take the corner. Yes.
So white settle one group, so white can settle second group. Just to escape with these two stones.
Yeah, it looks okay. Okay for white, but I guess okay for both as well.
I'm not sure about this push. I think it helps black a bit. And also, as for black, it's still possible to cut. And if white takes, then to cut here. Still, white shape are not good. But black wants to get influence, and white needs to leave. Try some more move, maybe this one. Well, maybe not, but then if black gets stone, black gets center, black will play here and go to center and protect the stone.
Taking that stone is big.
Yes, pretty big because later black can take a second stone. So all the corner will be black, and if white defends before, it will be all whites. Maybe white need to defend with this move. But anyway, white needs to defend. And about this pip here, normally AI suggests to jump after black.
Oh.
After black plays here, white should jump. So later, if black plays somewhere else, then this shape is better. Yes. Now black needs to defend. So this shape, tiger mouth, is better than just normal triangle. If there's this.
Maybe white wanted center. Just not answer. I mean, if black connects at h17, then maybe just not answer at all.
Maybe, yes, but yes, there is still jump. And so these two stones are separated and probably will die just these two. Because on the left, white has big group too in the corner. So anyway, probably white wants to answer here. So it would be better just to play here right now. So if black answers, then it's good exchange for white. If black doesn't answer, probably black doesn't answer, and black plays somewhere else, anywhere. For example, cut. So this is exchange center for white, and white shape is good.
Yeah, white shape would be really good like this.
Yes,
I'm wondering if maybe black could, because in the game black tried to separate the h16 stone and the d16 stones, So is there a way that if white jumps, also to separate it somehow?
Maybe, but it's harder. Anyway, it's harder.
Yeah, it looks not. It looks like not really possible, right?
And also, no, it's possible. It's possible, but anyway, it's harder. If jump is just lighter move than extension.
Someone is saying that the sound of the stones is too high. Do you mean the reviews sound or the game stone sound? Because I have no way to check it. You can continue with the review in the meantime.
Anyway, now white feels not so well, I guess, in the game, because white has many V groups. It's like one V group, two. This one is also not settled yet. 3 and 4. Too many groups which black can attack.
Yeah, and is there any sounds that I mean, is there any groups that black that are weak?
Yes, there is one. I mean, these stones are weak, but probably black can just sacrifice them if black takes something in exchange. Also, this group, but it's hard to kill it, since black has too many cutting points, like A, B, and so on. Now, white's left group in danger. The very left group.
By the way, Deprivate Mokri, thank you for the donation. Thanks for the content, your message. We really appreciate. So yeah, the group on the top left looks like really in a big danger.
Yes.
I guess white has to run away with it now. Like, yeah,
Yes.
this D12 or maybe the Keima. But yeah, I guess this one is better.
If Keima, black and cut it.
Can he?
Keima, just
maybe white could peep instead.
Yes.
I mean,
but this peep is not good for middle group.
Yeah, it's quite damaging, right?
So white really needs to think what to do. Peep or not to peep. Or just ignore.
Woo! Wow. So, wait, but this move means I'm going to capture you on the top right. Right? It's like, I don't care if you capture me on the top left, because I can capture you on the top right.
I would just answer here immediately guys for black.
Wow. And then what if white plays, for example, M13?
M13, then try to escape. Because it's hard to kill this O stones.
Just cut it with O13.
Now some core. But it's still not dead. I mean, black's group, and if, for example, white plays some coffee to leave with their group, it's not so big. Because black will take the core.
And how about letting, I mean, not playing the core, but extending out with the stone? Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Is this bad?
I think the exchange is not equal.
And
black got much more.
And cut L16. Black gets more this way?
I think so. To me, it looks good for black.
I don't know. To me, it looks fine for both.
Maybe this move. So black could play this later. Also, black got center.
But maybe if black plays 11, maybe also white doesn't capture 12, but he plays maybe some Keima like L11, yeah, or something there.
Maybe, but still black can connect the stones later. I feel it's okay. At least it's okay for black, but maybe it's even not good for black.
But I guess in the game, black thought that that it would have been not a good trade, and that's why he decided to answer.
And now things are really complicated.
Yeah,
Probably
but White
Andrii
must be
for
thinking to end in center, right? Because if he ends in Gote, then Black will take the top left.
Black still cannot if White plays here, for example.
Yes, but
Wait,
I mean, if White ends up in Gote somehow around N14,
yes. If White ends in Gotha, then yes, but it looks like Black is not going to ignore here. To the nuke on the right. Black going to play it to the end. But what actually to do for Black is if White plays one? White played here. What about this one? So White has two cutting points here and B just to take stones in the center, in the middle. This one I don't really like
yeah,
because Black
that
can connect.
looks dangerous. Like even also Q18 becomes like I'm not even Q18, but O18 and Q18 combination for Black. Doesn't it kill White on the top? Just like locally.
Q5, yes. After this, everything works for Black because Black connected and top group looks pretty weak. I mean, this one for White, just
Yes.
surrounded with black stones.
But also like Black has to get out somehow, right? Because if he will be sealed in, then he will probably lose the capturing race against that group.
Yes, I just don't see a move for White to seal it.
So how about just I don't know connect at K13? Is there a way for Black to escape?
Yeah, yes, there is. I guess just to cut
Hmm.
the
Yeah, I
easiest
guess
way.
I guess White has to answer this one with connection at S16.
So Black is alive, actually.
So Black is alive. Is he? Is he alive?
It's possible to play something like this, but well, if White really wants to kill Black, so White will play here, and then I guess White will die everywhere. This way.
Yeah, looks hard for White.
Just
Looks
White cannot play here because Black cuts and then Black wins, capturing race, and if this move, Black just maybe can escape and Black anyway already killed stones on the right.
Someone is saying P17 for White, but P17. I think there's already a stone at P17.
Yes, there is already a stone.
So I guess you meant some other move.
So Andrii played it and like we just checked, and I think there is only one move for White, and still. And maybe Black can even play here.
Wow, that looks like an overplay to me.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Just play here.
Yeah. Ooh.
White still needs to defend all the
Yeah, White
villages.
needs to do many things. But now White will die, no? Like with 018, White is dead, right? Hmm. By the way, I tried to lower the sound of the stones of the game, so I hope it's better.
It's not really dead. It has some chances for some core,
Hmm.
like this core.
Wait, and how did it live if Black just connected? No, if black just connect instead of 9.
Not the best way, but
Ah,
alive. At least alive.
yeah.
But of course it's super bad for white.
Yeah. And of course black is going to kill the top left
Next, yeah.
and he can resign immediately.
So I guess Ali just
Yeah.
somehow didn't find this move. And if white would play this move, it would be maybe okay fight for white.
I think this move, when we will check it later, I think it might be even above 10-point mistake.
Maybe. Yeah. Because now maybe black has to sacrifice some stones and to kill the left group of white. But because otherwise white anyway kills something, and then to save this left group it would be good for white. But after this it was too much. So black takes and it's score for his group, but all cutting points have left. Have left. EBC. Black has to cut right now and to play this one. And maybe if white really insists in killing this black's group, black can play this one to exchange first then.
Oh, but this looks like some ko. Right? It's gonna be some ko. I don't know if it's going to be 2-step or 3-step or double ko, but it's going to be...
Maybe straight ko. I mean, this variation.
This is straight ko?
Yes. Or even
Maybe it's better to play T11,
not even straight, it's worse for black.
but with T11 it's gonna be straight, no?
See. I mean here?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. But maybe black can escape with this stone once. Or maybe not. Or to cut here first. Yeah, it still doesn't help. Because for this, white can Hane. So black really needed this move. So if black had this one, then it would work much better for black.
I guess black didn't want white to leave so easily with the top group.
So now there is no core. Black just kills it.
Yeah. This would have been disaster for white. Really.
Yes. So if this move, it would be much easier for black. And now it's not going to work so well. Okay. Andrii finds something else. Really? But it hurts for massacres.
Some people are hearing you not so well, so...
Is it everyone? Hears me badly.
I tried to put you a bit higher, so I hope it's gonna be fine. We made a test before, it was fine, but maybe something changed in the meantime.
It's just maybe because I going away from my microphone. Maybe now it's better. So And now calls it.
And about the sound of the stones, I think I'm not able to do more, but we will take it into consideration for the next streams, and hopefully we'll be able to solve it. Wait, so what is going on in the game? Because it looks like a big mess.
Yes, to me also. And here, after black cut, I'm not sure White had to take this stone.
Do you
Anyway,
think K12 was good?
K12 for White?
Yes.
What do you suggest?
Geta?
But Geta doesn't work.
Ah, because he can play the empty triangle at M12.
Yes.
And for sure Andrii would see this move because he is the master of the empty triangles.
That was the reason why he cut. So, not many moves work here. For White, this is probably the only way. But maybe White has to just play here. So to leave all the ways for White to escape with left group.
Yes, but in this variation, now Black is going to be able...
Play here?
Yes, is he? Can he? Or is he going to die like this with the G18 stones?
Not so easy for White to capture them right now.
So then maybe that's why he didn't play this, right? Because if Black can play there, then that's really good for him.
Yes, now it's really a mess of the game.
Well, but now I'm pretty sure that Black is winning. I mean, if Black can capture the P11 stone, which can.
White should play Atari, and maybe White should try to break through here somehow.
Oh, I consider that group as dead, right? But maybe wrong.
It's not dead yet.
Yeah, definitely a samurai which is not easy to read. Just played D12 without Atari.
G12?
Yes, Ali just played the breakthrough without the Atari on the right side.
The Atari would be better to play, for sure, and I'm sure Andrii would answer if he cut here first.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's good Atari.
Would you play the Kona and would you play Q10 now? Or is it too much?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
But it's quite an annoying move. As for Black, I would ignore the Nokia.
Yeah, actually it's kind of double core, right? Black can play.
Black can play here, and then even without this core, Black has a lot of Kravets anyway in the center.
Okay, yeah, that would be too much. But yeah, I agree that R11 is for sure a good exchange.
And 3 is very important move anyway to make some mess there.
Yeah, 3 is a must. But maybe Ali will regret not playing the Atari at R11 because if Black is going to play there first, it's gonna be quite a big difference.
Yes, or even...
maybe Black can even play S12?
S12?
Yes. Can he?
And after
and
Atari?
Then Atari?
No, I think Black can play maybe this one.
And... Aha, and then Tiger Mouth.
No, even just here.
Connection is better, of course.
So it's core? Or what? It's core, right?
Yeah, this shape is a core.
So this group is not alive.
That's a disaster.
And probably white couldn't do anything. Or maybe
Well, white could
this.
play here, but this is so painful.
It didn't change anything actually. It's still same.
It doesn't even change.
Yes, it's still same. So the Atari was very
Yeah,
important.
that is super important.
Then the group is alive. Later. Just alive group.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's so easy to see such move as R12 because in this shape, I mean R11 is just such a, like a white foot point that it's
Yes.
hard to think about anything else. Like it's
But when
already
you Yes, I
already
understand,
changed.
but when you kind just to this point, the third move, and you see if you play free, white can play just 4, 5, 6 and be alive, then or even just here because you need to answer, so white is alive. Then you think this one is not so good. You want white to answer 3, 4, and not to play anything else. That's why you start from this center.
Yeah, that's a really good move. But I
And
wonder. Okay, I don't wonder anymore if they will see it because Ali managed to play the Atari in the game.
okay. And here also on the left, why didn't black play it here? I wonder. And this CMI, I'm not sure if white is better there.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I mean, I thought Black should win this.
Because black has one eye and white doesn't have any eyes.
Wait,
The CMI
maybe White can kill. Wait, maybe can White play E16 first instead of E17? Does it change anything?
you mean here?
Yes.
So maybe this exchange
Yeah, and maybe throw in at F18. I don't know.
throwing. It's
That
just black is
looks.
the wife.
Yeah, that's a fake Suji. Okay, not don't throw in.
I think white is just dead here.
Yeah, looks like.
Somehow. Andrii at least took group on the top side. But anyway, I would prefer for black to play here. At least because this group looks bigger. Maybe. But this group is also big on top side. Also because black group, as another black group is going to be under attack. I mean, this one. It doesn't have two eyes anymore.
Yeah, so top group is also quite big.
So,
Someone,
okay, yes?
someone in the chat is asking when is your match against Ryan scheduled?
It was in August.
Yes, I think it's
Middle of
supposed to be August 8th. That's the most likely date. So it's
Okay.
actually in the next round.
In 3 weeks. Then
Yeah. Somebody in the chat is saying that the game is within 3 points.
so it's super close or what?
Yes.
It's just because black didn't play here. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Need this move, it would be for sure more than 3 points difference. Just feels so good for white to escape this way. And
Yeah, if you can live so easily. And also capture that 4 souls in the center is quite big, right?
yes, but black had to give it because the game black played here and if black will escape with this, white will counter cut 2 stones.
And
You
now
say,
black wouldn't be able to capture those stones in the center, right?
you mean these stones?
Yeah.
Black can capture it, right?
Can he? Maybe he cannot.
Maybe not.
Because maybe if he could, maybe it's not small either. But it seems he cannot.
It's hard to say which stones are bigger and which are smaller in this game. It looks everything is big.
Yeah. But in the game I would be really happy as white that I only died on the top. Which still has some agi because also black's group, the G18 can die, or at least it can be a cemetery. And even the P18 group can die. So it can also be cemetery on that side. And also some Kravets.
Yes, and actually, if you just return several moves to the beginning of this fight, I mean, when black connected here, it looked very, very good for black at this point, and it had to be super good fight for black. But it ended up an even game after all these moves.
Is F7 too greedy?
Yes, for sure. I think black should just ignore to play anything else here or here. Just, I'm sure black is 5 liberties ahead with semi.
Hmm.
Well, maybe not 5. Anyway, black has many liberties ahead.
And B7 is not center towards the black group, right?
No, it's not. Black can play the nuke. It's 7 plus 2. I mean, it's white proof.
Wait, also we have a question. Why did black push at B8? Because maybe B12 is center.
B8, B.
I mean, I guess maybe black could have cut at B8.
Here?
Yes. Wait.
You mean if white would play 6?
No, I mean, actually, couldn't black play it right away? B18. And A16 first. And E17. Does that work?
But it works even in the game. Still. It still works. Right? Yes, looks like. But still it works.
So it still
Right.
works.
Yes. It's
So
even.
black doesn't even need B12 to
So
kill
white is
the...
not alive. But
Exchange A13. That's smart. Exchange B13. If black cuts,
yes.
locally, if black cuts, white can play B13, its center, and A16. Red are strong.
I see.
So that's why black didn't go for the kill.
But anyway, I guess if black starts from this one right now, you still can play this and then Something this way. So it's alive. Now it is alive. If white would just play here, it's not alive. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say this group is alive. Anyways, for black, I wouldn't cut this all in the center. I just run with it. I would prefer to play Tanuki. If white plays here, I would prefer to play another Tanuki. So white probably tries to play Semidori, and I think black is going to win it.
So you wouldn't mind that you have to capture that group? I mean, that you have to play like 8 moves inside your territory.
It's okay. I don't mind. Because I think this 1 and 3 are super big. It's more than 8 points. Anyway.
But
already. Yes?
But of course, black decided to go for the crazy cutting variation.
What? White is afraid.
But I didn't see the Tesuji.
This cut Tesuji.
Yeah.
Only need to play this cut. Is there any other way?
Yeah.
Like for
Maybe he already used all the Tesuji power in the first game.
But wait, if 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Still some problems for.
Yeah, but it's like bent 4, right?
But black feels all the damage actually with this attempt to kill. Black has no damage at all. So if some semi happens, and actually
white can revive the top.
yeah.
But top left is so much bigger than top.
But wait, so white needed to play this move to live? This is a Tesuji.
Yeah.
Black's.
And he can even make. Wait, maybe it will be better. No. He can make also L18 and M19, exchange white, and then the semi is still there. Or maybe he doesn't even need to have it because he has K17 Atari. If black push at L18.
So he can play just 1, 2 exchange and play anything else.
Yeah.
Anywhere. So the group is alive.
Yeah.
Hard to find, okay.
Of course. He has 30 seconds below me, so I think we can excuse.
Yeah. And now black has this move, which I think makes it the situation good for black right now.
But couldn't black maybe play H4 instead? Wouldn't that be better?
H4?
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. It's hard to cut here because white needs to return anyway.
Yeah. But this looks really good for black, don't it?
Yeah. Anyway, I think even just to play here is good enough.
Yeah, true. What? Why would you play k6? I mean k7.
For white,
Yes.
k7.
I mean, why not just extend at k8?
Here,
Yes.
maybe it's mistake.
Or maybe he doesn't want black to get the Hane m7.
Or just
Maybe.
Hane. I don't know, but
I know. Actually, black can also peep at m11 if it's center. If we suppose it's center, now he can cut. No, he cannot.
it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Okay.
And if black plays all these walls, black has not many liberties left.
Yeah.
Just to play Semidori. Also, black needs to return here. Then it can be hard.
But actually, in the game anyway, black doesn't have that many liberties. But white is doing some crazy things. And maybe for no reason. I mean,
Yeah. But black can leave with this, I guess. It should leave. Or, even better, if I could play here. Not this way. This way, white sacrifice 3 stones.
but those 3 stones are quite important, aren't they?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Anyway.
But in general, isn't white too greedy here? I mean, doesn't it feel like white is too greedy? Or
I think if this was really a misclick, then
well, let's suppose it wasn't a misclick. Isn't it still possible for white to, instead of cutting here, to block at L9?
it's possible.
I mean, it's a bit worse to have the stone at k7 and not at k8, but why not? Or is this too good for black?
If it's too good for black, black didn't even have to play here. Black just could play this move. And I think it's good for black anyway if black just doesn't die with this semi. So I think black is not going to die. So it's good. Just this is unnecessary move from Andrii. No need to cut there anyway.
So you think it's more like white is punishing black's mistake?
White is trying.
White is trying to punish black's mistake, okay?
Yes. I'm not sure if white will be successful with this.
But now white is already alive on the bottom if he plays J2, right?
He has to play it. And I'm not sure about black, but probably black is also alive. If this is center. And black is alive. And central stones are dead. Like this. And then there is no semi, and black is winning a lot, probably, at this point.
Do you think?
I think so. Because white doesn't have territory on bottom.
Well, white has some territory in the bottom left, some territory on the right side, and some territory in the center. And black only has territory on the top. and bottom right, and two small groups, which I count the same as white has small group on top left and bottom. So I don't know. I wouldn't be sure who's winning if it ends up like this.
I counted. I think black is winning. I think black is winning quite a lot here. Because anyway, black will take now some points in the center or on the right side in corner, right or bottom corner. So if white will leave with bottom corner, black will get some points in the center, and black will win about 10 points, I think. This way. You'll be winning by 10 points.
But black played something weird in the game. I think d2 is fine, but m2.
M2 is definitely not, because black really needs to play Hane at J1 to make the group.
Yeah, and m2, and if white answers at l2, which he did, it makes j1 not sent anymore.
So yes. So black wasn't sure if he's alive here, probably. But sure, white would answer here, then it's just white. It's fine. Anyway.
Yeah, white could only play ko instead, right? If he didn't answer at m1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he plays e2.
I think, how can white even cut? How to ignore? With this one?
Yes, this one. No, not m2, but l2. Just play ko. I know, it's very suspicious. But since white already played the move at b18, maybe he can have more threats.
I see a lot of threats for black. Threats. I guess even, I don't know what white would play. This. Okay, even maybe this is enough. Like this.
No, this I would ignore.
Yeah, but maybe it's not. Anyway, black has many other coffrets, like this cut and
Yeah,
extension.
that's a big one.
Extension.
Extension is not.
Yes. Okay, these local coffrets. Many.
Yeah, like 4. But maybe white could play this. But yeah, I know, it's probably not good.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, they didn't play it.
So black leave in the corner, but black got center, which is also good. Center. Small alive, but center.
But he got center, anyway, and he used it for L10.
Yes, I think anyway black is winning.
But do you think it was good to use it for L10, or was there a better way? Maybe R8?
I think it's good move.
Or do you think this is big?
I think it's a good one, because it's hard to find the point on the left side, on the right side, because if you play here, it's still maybe live in the corner somehow. Not easy to find the point. And now if white played there, yes, black can just naturally close the corner, and I think it's enough. Should be enough for black. Unless white can escape.
But now there is a problem at q9.
q9?
Yes, if black plays q9, maybe now? Maybe too much agi?
This Atari?
Yeah, I guess he wants to solve the q9 problem.
Yes.
Because locally black can cut there.
Maybe this exchange. Yeah, and then here white has to run away, otherwise white will be behind for sure if white plays anything. and black defense. Black is winning a lot. But this move.
How much is a lot? Can some Magic Alien game save it, or is more
No, of
more than
course
that?
not as a lot as Ali was winning first game. It was
Hmm.
not much, but still. I mean, a lot like normally a lot, like 10 points.
Okay, but Black decided to in the game to ignore the call, and question is, can White actually utilize this somehow? Because the top side is double. I mean, Black can play p19, right? And then
I'm just wondering if there is anything for. But it's at least Seki, right?
the key.
Looks like. If White
Wait, but why?
takes the core,
Wait, I have a question. Why does Black play 2?
but where? I
p19.
mean, if imagine if White won this core,
Yeah,
so
but what if Black just play p19?
another core.
Wait, but why would you play 2?
Okay, so what you suggest to
p9.
play?
Yeah, so White takes the call.
If White takes the core,
Yes, and
Black
I play
plays.
p19, and I say finished, co-finished. No, and is there anything White can do in the center?
Probably not. Yeah, nothing. Yes, because it's double core, then there is nothing.
Yeah.
So here is some Yose. Doesn't change the situation.
Is it even a plus for White?
Yeah, I think it's nothing for both. Pavko is co-master. Yeah, really. Pavo is a co-master. At least I'm not such a good master. Yeah, with this one.
I think I have the most calls in games, but I'm not sure if I'm a master of them.
Yeah, you really like to play Qua.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
And I'm trying to avoid it if possible. So what now? White really needs to play something at the center, and this is for sure not enough. So White wants to connect, but this is center, and also this is center. Maybe if Black needs. So I guess just this move is enough to cut.
Looks like, yeah.
So as I predict before, it's going to be third game.
Yeah, good prediction, it seems.
So let's just count how many points.
Oh, but looks like White is just going to play endgame calmly. Try to win. Yeah, let's count.
Actually, I counted. It's not super big difference, but Black is winning.
I also count like maybe 4 points for Black or something like that.
But I just noticed White can cut here 3 stones, and it's 8 points.
Black can
Yeah,
cut, yes.
Black can cut, yes, and well, if this, it's what anyway. Oh, it's more than 5, I would say. Black is winning more than 5. Maybe in the end it can be 10. But at least more than 5. So it's just about the pass move. White played here. I think this was a very important moment, and White played this move to defend the group, but White didn't need to.
Yeah, losing a move there, I mean, losing a move in this position is big.
Yes, as we counted, this move could save this group. So, and if White would just played here or here, I think the game would be good for White, and White will be winning this way because there is nothing in this group. Yes.
Wait, maybe. Oh no, doesn't matter.
Yeah, like this.
Yes.
So Black is trying to kill, but White can take and connect.
A pity we didn't see this in the game because it would be beautiful.
Like Black would try to kill it and then at the very last moment found he has to separate these groups. Yeah. Katako says Black plus 10. Yes, that's how I counted. About plus 10.
Someone in the chat is asking about the time settings. Does it still allow enough time to play an okay game? Well, I think as we can see, or as we, for example, saw last game, Ali played almost a flawless game. I mean, he had like 5 moves in a row where he played the AI move. So I think it's definitely possible to play a good game with these time settings.
Yes, and also last time I played in offline tournament and there was only 20 seconds per move by Yomi in offline tournament, which was quite big. It was in St. Petersburg, Chinese console with big prize money and only 20 seconds per move by Yomi and 40 minutes main time. We have a lot of such tournaments, so 30 seconds by Yomi is quite good, I would say. It's not really blades. The game can last 1.5 hours. It's quite long, let's say. Of course, it's not a European Championship where you have 2.5 hours and then 1 minute by Yomi back times, but still.
Oh, White is going to try to live here in the bottom right, and if he can succeed, he might turn this game around.
Yes, but it's hard. Yeah. I don't see next move from White. Just this. That's
Maybe create a semi-eye somehow. Maybe instead of 1, play at 2. Wait, but this would work.
Right. This can work.
Wait, but not play 5 at 6.
You mean here?
Yes. Yes.
I think White is dead. Or if you play this, then you cannot win anymore.
Yes. He was dead. He was dead by 1 liberty in the previous variation. But okay, let's try to play for White.
Black just played here. Easy.
Yes,
Easy way.
but can White somehow create a semi-eye of the corner against the Q2 group?
Before?
No, even in the game.
Like this?
Yes. Wait, this is the game?
Yes, it is. So
Wait. This?
black is not connected. Anyway, black needs to play CMI, but black has many liberties ahead of this CMI, or even this one.
Well, if it's only Cemetery, maybe it's not enough.
For sure not. Just
I mean,
why didn't gain anything from this?
maybe
White
it's
could
not
play.
even a gain if it's not Cemetery here.
It's probably White could play this your sand. In the game, White played this exchange, so it's already.
So probably White counted that he's behind, and he made accurate count and knew that he has to go all in.
Probably. I think just this move kills White's stones in the corner. And White doesn't have many liberties.
Yeah, so this looks like some 5-step call or something, no? Because if White play... Oh no, he cannot even make a call.
No. 3, 4, and...
Maybe I thought start with T2 for White.
This? Wait. Let's return to our variant. This one.
And S2. No, S2.
You really want to start some call.
I realize it's like hopeless, but
Actually, black can just play here. And if you want to start the call.
That's smart, yeah. So it's not even 8-step call, but it's totally dead.
Yes. Anyway, this move and this. Anyway, black is winning.
Yeah.
At this point. So, but before how the fight started, on the top side was quite interesting. Maybe we should return and check it again. About all these moves. So maybe this was the bad one. Where
Yeah.
White had to run faster, and then would be better fight for White.
What if Black tried to kill the group with 018 now?
Oh, you mean this one?
Yes.
But it still can escape, I guess, somehow, or at least to make this eye.
So just make one eye and accept that Black will get stronger.
Yes, but White has to give this stone. And I think just before, probably before, White could. Oh, to play here instead of playing here.
Yeah, I just thought.
And to connect, which would be, I think, much better for White.
Yeah,
because it's still hard to cut 2 stones for Black.
Yes.
It's not easy to cut these 2 stones.
Yeah, and even if he cuts, it's not such a big profit.
Yes, also White can play this move to sacrifice it and also to play here and still can connect. So Black needs to spend one move and White has no weaknesses. Just to play here would be much better for White instead of this one. Now it looks, even if fight defense here and to make Group on the right and group in the middle, safe, but black can attack group on the left. Still feels good for black.
But actually, maybe white can make kind of life with e18 if he wants. I mean, it's pretty hard to kill it, right? b19. Yes, now b19 and f17. Like if white wants, he can make some I shape.
But still, it's group under attack and
Yeah, of course, but I mean, it's not that much pressure.
Yeah. Anyway, I would prefer to play just just to play here before, and later it started to be hard for white. Now, at this point, there are many big groups. White has 4 big groups. But here, black made mistake. Yes, with this jump and black let white to cut, so white could play here, and now black is separated to many groups. Then white could have chance to make it the game even.
Yeah, this would have been probably good for white. Quite good.
Yeah. So this crazy game ended if just here in this corner. Just white was very lucky to escape this way because black could probably kill it and not to let it escape. But in the end, white still was too much afraid about this stone, so he returned, and that was, I guess, the losing move from white when he just played after all this fight in the middle, in the center. He played this move to defend the corner, and probably this was the losing move.
Yeah.
Okay, we almost finished Yose. Now many moves left. Andrii plays in such move just to make sure everything is dead for white.
He didn't have to.
Yeah, he didn't have to, for sure. Third game, yes. We are going to have third game, and every game lasts about 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Quite long. We played till the very end and don't want to resign.
Yeah, Ali is a slow player, and Andrii isn't very fast too.
Andrii's motto is never to give up.
Yeah.
Never give up till the very end. So.
But I think S19 is already like a sign of desperation. So.
Which move you mean?
S19 to throw in and play the ko.
Yes, because all the black stones are connected. No reason.
Yes, so taking the eye doesn't really matter.
Maybe there is something, but I don't see. I mean, some.
Maybe Ali is still hoping for the L9 later.
Let's say black plays somewhere else. Fight and card. But it's.
No, this one for sure.
No, there is no any.
There's nothing. But there is something I think with the other Atari, but much later.
Which Atari?
L9. 9. At some point, Black will have to protect it.
So to play semi with as a group, I mean.
Yes, I mean maybe. I mean I guess that is White's only hope in this game, but this hope is like 0.0 something percent.
Yeah, especially after this one. After
Oh yeah, especially after Black
Andrii's
Connect.
Andrii's not going to let any chances to
Yeah,
Ali.
he's not that generous as Ali was. When Ali
Yes.
was winning, he decided to give points, but Andrii doesn't give.
Maybe he just learned the lesson
Oh,
from the
Black
first
wins.
game. And actually, wait. It's
yeah, Black even killed everything in the center. So yeah, obviously White decided to give up.
did I finish?
Yes, Andrii won.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put the game for the AI Sensei. It will take about 2 minutes. And we will go for game 3.
Yeah. As I said before, I really didn't know from the start who will win this match because I think they're really close strength players. At least right now.
Yes,
So
but this game was not that smooth as the last game. I mean, last game was more smooth in Ali's favor than this one for Andrii's favor.
yeah, just because Ali made several mistakes, because Andrii did mistakes here too, and many mistakes I would say in the beginning. But the second half of the game, I think Andrii played it pretty well.
Yeah, the second half of the game, yes.
After Ali played B18 mistake, so Andrii just finished the game. But before Ali played this pass move, about pass move.
Yeah, at B18.
Yeah.
What's your guess? How many points mistake will that be?
As I said before, I think it's a game mistake.
More than 10 points?
Depends on how many points Andrii is winning now, but probably it's more than 20 even. It was very important moment, and White could defend bottom side and bottom corner. So I think this was more than 20 points move.
Yeah, it's possible.
So okay. So how about Sensei?
Yes, it's already ready. So I'm going to switch AI Sensei. And we have him here. So I'll set the threshold to show mistakes over 6 points. And as you can see, there is quite a lot of them. And first one is the move 58 for White. Yes, obviously. 12 points he lost here.
Of course, he had to play A.
That's really big. Yes, he had to play A and then
it would be probably a close game, or even for White's favor, just because before Black played not so well in the center. Yeah.
Yeah, so Black would capture these 5 stones here, and also the top left, but White would capture the whole top right with almost no edging.
Now White can escape with left stones because White has center.
I think black has sent a,
Black has sent. But anyway.
because white decided to, yeah, white had to capture. Yes. And yeah, so that was bad, and black started winning after that. But then later black made a mistake, and we were right this time that he had to play A. And
Yes, and then black wins the semi with
yes,
this.
exactly as you said. What's a bit surprising is that it wants black to extend here instead of taking the stone.
I think it's not big difference actually.
Hmm.
Both are possible. I also wasn't sure what is better to take or to extend. I just prefer take, but in the real game I would don't know what I would choose.
Yeah. Okay, and then black made another mistake, and it was this move. So the AI thinks that capturing those 4 stones was really big. Had like 4 stones, and black
But it was there for
yeah,
many moves
for many moves.
later.
So yeah, it was a mistake for everyone. And but actually, this would make a game even more messy.
Just because white cannot capture black, so this move wasn't important for black.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it was a mistake almost every move, but black was winning, and this connection was a mistake. And again, your move. Oh, you guessed all the mistakes.
Just
This
because it kills the group. Not
yeah,
really kills, but at least it makes score for
yes,
the group.
that's very strong. And later, black was winning. Wait, this was the 112. Yeah, this was a mistake. White had to connect that. Wait, white and white connect there. This we forgot, but it's obvious now. I mean, it is, I think, quite obvious that white should.
I think we forgot because we have made so many questionable moves which
Yeah,
we couldn't comment every one of them.
yes, okay. So now I'm just going to see the last move. I mean, if that connection for white, how big mistake that was. Minus 2.5 points
Only
only.
maybe it doesn't can't see all the variation. What does it suggest to play instead?
So it suggests to play here instead.
To play A.
To
Yes.
play one, yes. And then it still wants to come back. Interesting. Yeah, but anyway, at this point, well, the game was close at this point. Okay, so a lot of mistakes. By the way, I also just want to show another tool, which is here on the AI Sensei, which is the software I'm using. You can go for a quiz, and so where is the right move for white to play in the game white Pithane, but yes, the right one is here. So you can also check if you remember your mistakes. So I think this is quite fun. Here, what was white's mistake? Maybe white should have acted here. Okay, yes. So that is the tool. So we have comment from Ali that white dies if black cuts.
Maybe we should show him how he could live.
Yes. So
Just.
can you show him? Wait,
Yes,
I will switch back to the review. So now we are back in the review.
Yes, and if black cuts, white can also cut and make white this way. So not so easy to kill this group.
Yes. And by the way, it was not us who find this move, but it was a very strong chat which find this one.
Okay, we should go for
Yes.
the little break and then we will return and don't go away because there will be a third game of this match and we will find the winner.
Yes. And also I would like to mention that if you like what we are doing and you like the stream and you want to support us, you have options below the stream. You can either make a one-time donation through PayPal, or you can use the Patreon, and we will be very happy if you can help us. So yeah, see you soon in 10 minutes for the third game.